Okay, so here's my problem. We went to have band practice yesterday and I could not get any of the individual monitor mix buses for all the musicians to go through the headphone outs. Well, basically the mix bus sends out on the SD16. So we just replaced the XR18 with this XR rack and SD16 stage box combo, and I'm having problems getting outputs through the SD16 stage box. I can get inputs just fine, but no outputs. And so I've looked at all the routing stuff, but I cannot find it. So this is my explanation video, kind of going into what my particular problem is. And I'm going to set it up with the XR18 just to show side by side, like this was working before on the old one, not on the current one. So maybe it's my issue, my hardware, but I'm just looking for some kind of help troubleshooting this. So the way I have it set up, I just strum some chords on a helix, have it going through the stereo outputs, and those are running to, one each is running to the SD16 through that one, and then right here through the XR18. I've got green lights on my SD16 through the AES50A channel, and then I've got these Rolls monitors set up on each one just to kind of test them out, make sure I can hear, and these are headphones sitting behind them for our bandmates. So here's a couple things. I said that's just going on loop, and you can see it coming in over this one's on channel 24 coming in, and that's actually what you're hearing out through these monitor speakers here. And then this one is just on the XR18 going out. So here's what my routing page looks like. I've got a X32 rack. And so I've got input coming in through here. That's my input. So I'm using the card to pull basically anything from my computer. Local 9 through 16, I do have some stuff plugged directly into the back of this for inputs. Then my 17 through 24 is going through AES50 1 through 8, and then 9 through 16 also over AES50A, and then aux ins. As far as what I should be sending on my AES50 outputs, I've got output 1 through 8, 9 through 16. Obviously, it's just going to be that 1 through 8 on the SD16. And so I'll make sure, so you got 1 through 8 there. And I've tried all of these, but we'll make sure we're on 1 through 8 here. And I've tried them on each one of these. I don't think that's the overall issue, but yeah. So this monitor level at any time should be coming out through those speakers if I can hear auxiliary. Well, this is output 1 coming through this Rolls, coming through here. Should be able to hear it right now. In fact, I have also, since we had this issue, I've got pretty long 25-foot XLR cable, so I actually have a second one set up for that mix bus running all the way up the ceiling, over and down behind the wall into the back of this thing, into the rack. So it's a local 1 through 8 output on the back of the rack. And if I turn up the monitor mix on that, like I said, I shouldn't have to do this part, but if I turn up the monitor mix, I said I can hear that mix bus coming through, no problem. And that's what should be happening when I route my mix bus 1 through the SD16, but it's not. On the XR18, I also have the same thing set up, and just to prove, we kind of have to turn that up, and you can hear it coming out those speakers. Turn that back down, like I said. So that works fine on the old one. I got the routing all figured out on that. That works on coming straight from the X32. Problem is just sending outputs from here, and I can get inputs. So also, let me switch this over just to make sure it's not the rolls. So if I plug this into aux 1, you can already hear it coming through there, no problem. I said, and then if I unplug and go back over here, should be getting some. Sorry, I accidentally hit the button. Should be coming through there, is not, but it's the same signal routed through there that's routed through that one, which is coming out the back of here. And so, like I said, I can kind of prove that going to outputs. So you can see output 1. Output 1 here is mix bus 1. If I go to XLR, output 1 through 4, 5 through 7, 5 through 8 is what's coming straight out of the back of the X32, which was going to the one that does work. Like I said, this should be going 1 through 8 there, and is not. So any kind of help would be appreciated. Said I can't find anything else where people have this problem. Like I said, I'm getting good. In here it's showing it's connected, SD16. I'm using a shielded Ethernet cable. No problem. So yeah, if you got any suggestions, I'd appreciate it.